Hey there, food fanatics! Welcome back to BuzzList, where we're always serving up the hottest takes on the tastiest treats. Today, we're firing up the grill and heading out on a righteous road trip to uncover the top 10 BBQ joints in this here great nation. Get ready to loosen your belts and crank up the appetites, because we're about to dive headfirst into a world of smoky meats, tangy sauces, and finger-licking good times. Whether you're a seasoned BBQ connoisseur, or just starting to explore the smoky flavors of this American classic, buckle up. We're about to embark on a culinary journey that'll have you shouting, "Holy smokes, that's good BBQ." First stop, we're cruising into Austin, Texas, the heart of BBQ country, to a legendary joint, Franklin Barbecue. People line up for hours just to get a taste of Aaron Franklin's masterpieces. It's worth every minute of the wait. Lines stretch long, with folks bringing lawn chairs and coolers. Once you sink your teeth into that perfectly smoked brisket, you'll understand why it's the holy grail of BBQ. Slow smoked over oak wood, using only salt and pepper. The quality of the meat shines through. From tender ribs to juicy pulled pork, every bite is a flavor explosion. And their sausage is a must-try. In Austin, make a beeline for Franklin Barbecue. The wait is an experience you won't forget. Next up, we're moseying on over to Atlanta, Georgia, where we're hitting up a joint that's smoking up the competition, Fox Brothers BBQ. These guys are known for their unique blend of Texas and Georgia styles, and let me tell you, it's a match made in BBQ heaven. The Fox brothers, Jonathan and Justin, are a couple of down-home boys who know their way around a smoker. They started out smoking meats in their backyard, and word of their finger-licking BBQ spread faster than wildfire. Their brisket is the stuff of legends, with a beautiful smoke ring and a flavor that'll make you want to slap your mama. But please don't actually slap your mama, folks. And their pulled pork, oh man, it's so tender and juicy you'd swear it was slow dancing in the smoker all night long. They source their meats locally and make all their sauces and sides from scratch. Their Brunswick stew is a hearty and flavorful concoction that's perfect for sopping up every last drop of that delicious BBQ sauce. Head on down to Fox Brothers BBQ and see for yourself why they're one of the hottest spots in Atlanta. Just be sure to come hungry, because you're going to want to try everything on the menu. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the BBQ promised land, Kansas City. Joe's Kansas City BBQ is legendary. It's not your average BBQ joint. It's located inside a gas station. But don't let that fool you. This place is a bona fide institution, ribs so tender the meat falls off the bone, burnt ends so flavorful you'll dream about them. And then there's the Z-Man sandwich, slow smoked brisket, provolone, onion rings, and signature sauce. A flavor explosion in every bite. It's not just the food, it's the atmosphere, the people, the experience, greeted by hickory smoke and laughter. Make the pilgrimage to Joe's Kansas City BBQ. You won't regret it. Next stop, we're heading down south to Charleston, South Carolina, where we're gonna meet a true BBQ legend, Mr. Rodney Scott. This guy's been smoking whole hogs since he was a kid, and let me tell you, he's got it down to an art form. At Rodney Scott's BBQ, it's all about tradition, folks. They're cooking their hogs low and slow over wood coals, just like they've been doing it for generations. And the result is some of the most flavorful and juicy pork you'll ever taste. But it ain't just about the pork at Rodney Scott's. They've also got some of the best sides in the business. Their collard greens are cooked with smoked turkey wings, which gives them a depth of flavor that's out of this world. And their mac and cheese is so creamy and cheesy, it'll make you want to slap your mama. Again, please don't actually slap your mama. Rodney is a true BBQ ambassador, always willing to share his knowledge and passion for this beloved cuisine. So if you ever find yourself in Charleston, make sure to stop by Rodney Scott's BBQ for a taste of true Southern tradition. Get ready to pig out, folks, because we're heading to St. Louis, Missouri, home of the mighty Mississippi and some of the best darn BBQ you'll ever sink your teeth into. And when it comes to St. Louis BBQ, there's one name that stands head and shoulders above the rest: Pappy's Smokehouse. Now, Pappy's is known for their Memphis-Style ribs, and let me tell you, these ribs are the real deal. They're slow smoked over apple and cherry wood, which gives them a sweet and smoky flavor that'll make your taste buds sing. But the real secret to Pappy's ribs is their dry rub. It's a blend of 14 different spices, and it's what gives the ribs that beautiful bark and that unforgettable flavor. But it ain't just the ribs that are worth writing home about at Pappy's. They've also got some of the best sides in the business, like their creamy coleslaw, their tangy baked beans, and their potato salad that'll make you want to slap your grandma. Okay, I'll stop with the slapping. Pappy's Smokehouse is a true St. Louis institution, and it's a must-visit for any BBQ lover. Just be prepared to wait in line because this place is popular for a reason. So next time you're in St. Louis, make sure to swing by Pappy's Smokehouse for a taste of BBQ heaven. Hold on to your aprons, folks, because we're heading to the Windy City, Chicago, where we're gonna experience a whole new level of BBQ fusion. That's right, at Smoky BBQ, they're taking inspiration from all the great BBQ regions of America, from Texas to Carolina and everywhere in between, and they're combing them into one smoking hot menu. Chicago, BBQ, but trust me on this one, folks, Smokeway BBQ is the real deal. They're smoking their meats low and slow over apple and oak wood, and they're using only the highest quality meats and ingredients. Their brisket is a thing of beauty, with a perfect smoke ring and a flavor that'll make you want to slap your neighbor. Okay, I'm really done with the slapping now, I promise. Their pulled pork is tender and juicy, and their ribs are fall off the bone good. Smoky BBQ is a must visit for any BBQ lover in Chicago. Alright BBQ lovers, buckle up. We're heading straight to the heart of it all. Memphis, Tennessee, the undisputed king of BBQ kingdoms. And in a city where BBQ is practically a religion, Central BBQ stands tall, a true testament to the city's smoky soul. Now we're talking Memphis-Style BBQ at its finest. Slow smoked ribs that'll have you humming a happy tune with every bite. These ribs are legendary, folks. Dry rubbed to perfection and smoked low and slow over hickory wood until they're practically falling off the bone. But hold on, cause Central BBQ ain't just about the ribs, even though they're seriously good enough to build a shrine to. We're talking pulled pork sandwiches piled high with their signature slaw, brisket that melts in your mouth like a dream, and hot wings with a kick that'll wake up your taste buds faster than a shot of espresso. So, next time you're in the BBQ capital of the world, make sure you swing by and pay your respects to the kings of Q. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading back to Texas, but this time we're in for a real treat. We're talking Killen's Barbecue in Pearland, Texas, where Chef Ronnie Killen is changing the BBQ game, one perfectly smoked brisket at a time. Chef Killen trained at the prestigious Cordon Bleu culinary school, but his heart was always with BBQ. He brought his culinary expertise to the world of slow-smoked meats, and the results are nothing short of spectacular. We're talking brisket that's so tender it practically melts in your mouth. We're talking ribs that are so flavorful, you'll be licking your fingers long after the meat's gone. And we're talking sausage that's made with a special blend of spices that'll make your taste buds sing. Killen's Barbecue is proof that BBQ can be both down-home and sophisticated, and Chef Killen is a true BBQ visionary. So if you're ever in the Pearland area, do yourself a favor and check out Killen's Barbecue. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading back to Charleston, South Carolina, but this time, we're taking a little detour to Texas. That's right, at Lewis Barbecue, they're bringing a taste of the Lone Star State to the Low Country. And let me tell you, it's a match made in BBQ heaven. John Lewis, the mastermind behind this BBQ haven, learned from the best in the business down in Texas. We're talking Texas-style brisket that'll make you want to slap your neighbor. Just kidding, folks, no more slapping, I promise. With a beautiful smoke ring and a flavor that's so deep and rich it'll make you want to write a love song. Their pulled pork is tender and juicy and their ribs are fall off the bone good. But the star of the show here is definitely the brisket. Lewis Barbecue is a must visit for any BBQ lover in the Charleston area. So next time you're in the Holy City, be sure to swing by and see what all the fuss is about. Get ready for an early one, folks, because we're heading back to Texas, to the small town of Lexington, where BBQ legend Tootsie Tominets is up before the sun, working her magic at Snow's BBQ. Now, Snow's BBQ is only open on Saturdays, and folks start lining up before the crack of dawn to get a taste of Tootsie's legendary BBQ. She uses a simple rub of salt and pepper and cooks her meats low and slow over oak wood, and the result is pure BBQ perfection. We're talking brisket so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. We're talking ribs that are so flavorful, you'll be licking your fingers long after the meat's gone. And we're talking sausage that's made with a special blend of spices that'll make your taste buds sing. So if you ever find yourself in Texas on a Saturday morning, do yourself a favor and make the pilgrimage to Snow's BBQ. Well folks, there you have it. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 BBQ joints in the USA has come to an end. And let me tell you, my taste buds are still doing the happy dance. From the smoky streets of Austin to the BBQ Havens of Charleston, we've sampled some of the most mouth-watering meats this side of the Mississippi, and I gotta say, it's been a real slice of Americana. If this video has got your stomach rumbling for some smoky goodness, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to BuzzList for more tasty adventures. And don't forget to tell us in the comments below which BBQ spot from our list has got you itching for a road trip. Next time you're on a road trip, why not try one of these top BBQ spots? Let us know your BBQ adventures.